Rochdale has the second highest number of signatures in the country signing the petition to limit the sale of fireworks to approved events only. And that's 813 people in Rochdale. Add the 222 who also signed the petition calling for a maximum noise level, and that's more than 1,000 people in my constituency who take this very, very seriously. Fireworks, as many have said, are meant to be a cause of celebration, but for far too many, and many animals and pet owners and humans, they are a cause of distress and terror. My dog, Oscar, like so many others, is absolutely terrified of fireworks. Now, I used to be able to handle that because it was a rare event. But now, it's not a one-off every now and then. It's regular. It's a regular event, but it's also all year round. Constituents like Marina Berry from Wardle in my constituency have been in touch with their own stories, including dogs panicking and at risk of heart attacks, horses running into barbed wire and causing themselves injury. The data shows that 41% of UK dog owners say that their dog is afraid of fireworks. That's 4 million dogs in the UK. And 35% more dogs go missing on bonfire night than any other night of the year, and 22% of cats too. Janet Goff from Littleborough wrote to me to say, they started in the middle of October, but it's every night. They're so loud, my dog is now a nervous, drooling wreck. I'm scared she'll have a heart attack or something. It's getting out of control now. Janet is absolutely right. It's out of control now. Now, I love a fireworks display like anyone else. They can be beautiful, they can be spectacular. And in Rochdale, we've got many, many displays that we're proud of. The bonfire night celebrations with fireworks in Cronkeshaw Common, in Littleborough Cricket Club, in Rilmer Cricket Club. Everyone enjoys them. And no one wants to be a killjoy. But for so many, the fireworks are not a matter of joy, they're a matter of fear. The use of fireworks has gone far beyond being enjoyed a couple of days a year. And many in my constituents have written to say they've heard fireworks every night throughout the months of autumn, and often far past the curfew. I have to say that the late night use doesn't just affect pet owners, but they affect shift workers, families with young children, families with children with special needs, with autism, and the elderly. And I have to say also that charities supporting veterans have raised repeatedly the awareness of the effect fireworks can have on those with PTSD, as has been said today. Research by Combat Stress and Help for Heroes found 74% of veterans want tighter restrictions on days and times when fireworks are used. Teresa Mitchell, the head of the Hidden Wounds Therapy Service for veterans, said this: sudden loud noises, unpredictable flashes of light, the smell of bonfires and fireworks can trigger anxiety. Some people may feel on edge and overwhelmed. Others are reminded of moments in combat that can be troubled by past traumatic events. These former servicemen and women are not snowflakes. They're people who did their duty for this country, and they deserve to be treated with respect. Yeah. Almost a quarter of military veterans say fireworks have triggered a negative experience for them. There's our children who suffer too. 343 children needed specialist burns care between 2019 and 2023. That's specialist burns care in a hospital with a specialist consultant. That's separate from the thousands who are injured every year. Now, we should also not forget that the impact this has on our firefighters. The FBU says that every year that the consequences of fireworks with fires, injuries and the spread of fear has a direct impact on their members. And I quote the FBU saying, it's our members who are put into dangerous situations trying to deal with the consequences of the current law. And now I've got full sympathy with the local law enforcement officers already short of resources trying to enforce the curfews and the current law. The problem is that loud fireworks can be bought by anyone wherever they like effectively and set off anywhere. But this ultimately is also a matter of respect for your neighbours. Most people who hold firework displays for weddings and birthdays, for example, probably aren't even aware of the distress they're causing, but they need to be made aware of that distress that they are causing. I'm also a cooperative and Labour MP, and it's worth pointing out that the Co-op Group decided years ago to impose a total ban on the sale of fireworks after work with animal charities. Other retailers should take note of that and take action before any change in the law. Fireworks are important recognised events throughout the calendar year, such as Bonfire Night, Diwali, Eid al-Fitr, New Year's Eve and Chinese New Year, could all still be celebrated, as lots of people have said today, with lower noise levels, low noise and no bang fireworks. And knowing these specific events are upcoming gives pet owners time to prepare for the possibility of noise disruption. Fireworks should be often a way to bring people together. Sadly, they're bringing people apart at the moment. With tighter restrictions in place, we can do something. We can protect pets and wildlife and human beings too.